Hi, this is Paula from CHNE. At the moment, there are about 252 Airbnb rentals in the Chéticamp and Margaree areas. And while the service has been on the rise in recent years, it's going to be affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. We spoke with Stacey Creech, who has been renting rooms with Airbnb for a few years now, to see how she's preparing for this touristic season. She says she had to make some important changes. Here's our conversation.
We run an Airbnb out of our house in the style of a bed and breakfast. So we rent out the extra rooms in our house at a very low rate since the accommodations are shared. And we are also about to complete a standalone rental, 2-bedroom, wheelchair accessible chalet up in Grand Étang on the very, very windy hill.
How has COVID-19 affected your business?
Basically, in regards to the Airbnb at our house, called the Greenhouse, we have decided not to share or not to use it as a shared accommodation this year. It's not really it's a very closed space, so it's not really great for bringing lots of people in and out and, sharing the bathroom and stuff together. So we've made the decision to, if there is going to be a season at some point, just to rent out the house as a whole, and we're going to go camping.
You told me that was a big change for you.
Yeah, it's a big change because this is our third year renting in this format, and we were really, really excited to open and launch this new rental. We've been working on it for 2 years now. It's been pretty much all day, every day, what we've been trying to concentrate on. So we were really excited to open it up and get everything going this year. And so it was a pretty big disappointment for, all of this to happen. But,
Is it affecting you financially?
Yeah, I mean, of course. But, it's just a year, right? What's a year? Anything could have happened. Somebody could have been sick. It is what it is. I mean, it is a loss, but living here overall is not, the most expensive thing. So we lead a very simple lifestyle, so we can definitely, make it to next year. It's not like, I feel like we're going to end up homeless or anything, but, any kind of extra things we plan for the next little while are kind of off the table for right now.
Have you been able to access any government help?
Yes, we accessed the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit.
And as a business?
No, as individuals. We lost individually our rental income, basically. So we used it in that sense. In terms of the small business stuff, we looked into that at the start, but because we don't have any employees, we do everything ourselves. We do all of the cleaning and all of the maintenance ourselves. It didn't really seem like we were going to actually qualify for anything. Initially, Airbnb had actually said they were going to give out some money to some of the hosts that were relying it on as their full-time income. So we had kind of gotten excited about that at the start, but then it turned out that they were internally picking who got the money. So we never heard anything about that again.
So tell me more about, is it A-frame?
So we've just decided on a name. We're going to be calling it the Cedar Peak or Cedar Peak. But yes, it is the A-frame in Grand Étang Harbor up on the hill. Lots of people have seen it. It's in a pretty prominent location when you are coming south through Grand Étang during the Big Bend in the harbor. Basically, this was my partner's, Jeff, his sort of dream when we got here. He wanted to build something from scratch. So I guess, yeah, in 2018, around this time in spring, we would have closed on the property, and we actually started sort of clearing the land. We did everything from the start. So we had to put in a driveway, we had to clear the space where we were going to build, and then it was starting to put in different amenities like the well and the septic and all that stuff, and then the foundation. And obviously our first winter we weren't enclosed, so we weren't working through the winter. So it hasn't actually been like 2 years of effort from start to finish, but yeah, this year we were hoping to open for June, but even if the tourism wasn't so much of a thing, a lot of the services that we needed to complete it are unavailable right now. Big one we've gone back and forth about is the countertop. We were getting like a natural stone countertop put in that requires somebody to come and to measure everything, and then to cut it. And so those kinds of things are unavailable right now. Also, you know, just anything like that, like getting our final inspection or bringing our electrician in. There's always lots of concerns with people coming in and out. We've been getting our appliances delivered, which has been interesting because, you know, they drop them outside and then you have to try to move a fridge without any equipment. So that's kind of interesting, but yeah, it's part of the adventure, I guess.
Since we did the interview, the province announced that starting on June 5th, businesses will be allowed to open. Stacey told us that she and her partner have contacted businesses to get work done at their property, but there are long and uncertain waiting times because many people are requesting service right now. So a June opening is still out of the question. You can write to us at chne.television@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.